I'm going to do my best to cover our experience getting a PCR test done here in Malta. We are actually trying to make our way to Spain to our home. We haven't been there in 13 months. We found a loophole that may or may not work. That's irrelevant. But we are going to try to enter Spain, and I am going to do my best to document the process of getting the PCR test done. We actually need to have our PCR test within 72 hours of our arrival in Spain. So we are going to go tomorrow morning. So our test will have been done within 24 hours, which gives us a 2-day window, even after our arrival, of being able to be within that 72-hour window still. So we should be good, but I am going to go tomorrow to the hospital. We did have to call since it's Sunday to book an appointment. I'll do my best to go over those details a little better, but I did want to start the video by saying we will be going tomorrow morning, and I will do my best to actually capture the PCR test being performed. I was not able to do that before when I was in Turkey when I made a video, but I'm going to try tomorrow. So if you're curious, come along with us. We're going to get some sleep, and tomorrow morning we're going to get up early, and we're going to go have our PCR test done. And then after that, we'll let you know how it went and what the experience was. And the cost, I think, as far as I saw right now, is going to be €140, but it is fairly expensive, and so be prepared for that as well. But come along if you're curious.
All right, we made it to St. James. I will put a link, and that way you can find the directions and things of that nature. Give them a call if you need to set up your appointment. It was a little hectic for us. We left the apartment on time, but then I realized we forgot our passports, and so I was speeding back, and actually I got a ticket. And then we called them, and they said a photo is fine. So you can use a photo, and you don't necessarily need to bring your passport, but you can have a photo of your passport. So I got a ticket for nothing, but that's okay. Well, we're about 5 minutes out till our appointment, so we're gonna head in here, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. So behind me, as you can see, there's a tent outside. You do not even enter into the hospital. It looks like when you walk up, they actually just take your information, and you are able to just swab right outside. It seems like people are coming and going pretty quick, but we're gonna head up and get ours done.
All right, I was doing a little down low filming here. They're not very fond of you recording the procedures, so I just wanted to show you. He'll stand in front of Rachel so you can't see hers being done, but I wanted to show you how quickly the procedure is. She literally is sitting here for maybe 4 or 5 seconds in that bit where he's got the swab in her nose. So, from the time he started swabbing till the time he was done, it was just a few seconds. And you'll see here, actually, in mine too, I didn't get the best angle, but again, I was trying to do it on the down low. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 5 seconds. So it's a super rapid process.
Thank you. So we just finished up. The swab went really quickly. I will say that when we had our test done before, the swab was on our tongue and in our nose, and it was pretty rapid. In this circumstance, he just swabbed our nose, and he went deeper and longer than before. So it was a bit uncomfortable, but not unbearable. And my recommendation to anyone getting their test done is don't pull your head back. Just hold it strong, and they'll be done as soon as they can. Because if you pull your head back, they're going to want to keep going and going. So just hold your head still. So we did end up coming on a Sunday.
Yeah, so for a Sunday appointment at the St. James Hospital in Sliema, you have to schedule an appointment. So normally the PCR test is going to cost you €140, but if you have a Sunday appointment that you have to schedule, it's €160, which they're not going to tell you on the phone when you're scheduling it. So if your time schedules work out with your flights and all that kind of stuff, just do it during the weekday or on Saturdays. They even have appointments, and it's just walk up at that point.
Yeah.
And I think it's from like 8 to noon, I think is the walk up. You can do it anytime.
Right. So Monday through Saturday is walk up.
Yeah.
And Sunday is by appointment only, and Sunday is going to cost you an extra
€20.
For 2 people.
No, for each person.
I see. I gotcha.
Yeah, so it was $160 for each of us to get. So we just paid €320 to get this test done.
So it's incredibly expensive here. We only paid like $40 in Turkey.
Right. Now that being said, Malta does offer a test that is covered. You don't have to pay extra for it. However, they do not guarantee you can get it within 72 hours.
Right.
So if you're in a situation where you have to take a flight and they need the testing to be done within 72 hours by the time you land, and there's not enough leeway, we'd rather pay the extra and not have the extra stress of, are we going to get it in time or not?
Right. Our flight is tomorrow, and they said they would have the results to us by the afternoon. If you take the free test through the state, they say it can take up to 72 hours to receive your test. And the country we're flying into, which is Spain, requires your test to have been done within 72 hours of you arriving. So it's like we weren't going to get our results until possibly when we were actually leaving to take our flight. So it wasn't going to work out for us.
All right, I wanted to follow up. We did go this morning. As you saw, we had our PCR test done at the St. James Hospital. I will be sure to leave a link in my description for the hospital, and also I will do my best to leave a number for the lab directly so that you may be able to book an appointment. I did want to follow up on our results. So when we got back, I had some breakfast. I actually didn't sleep very well, and I didn't eat in the morning before we went. So after I ate some breakfast, I laid around for a little bit, and then I took a nap for several hours. And when I had woken, I had received my email from the lab. When you are there filling out your paperwork, they give you the option to either come and pick up a hard copy essentially, and or receive your results by email. We did opt to have them emailed to us. So when I did awake, the email did contain the results from the lab. I was, of course, and thankfully negative. So that process was incredibly quick. I'm not sure exactly. I'm sure if I looked at my email, I'd know how many hours it took. But from the time we took it to the time I got up from my nap, maybe only 4 or 5 hours had gone by. So it was an incredibly rapid process. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It was very easy booking the appointment, going to the hospital, doing the testing outside. There were several people in front of us. We flew through them, and we got the test done very rapidly. And now it is the evening after we took the test, so our flight is tomorrow morning. We have downloaded the PDF from the email, so we have those results to share with our flight and our country that we are trying to enter, which is Spain. So we were actually able to upload that to any sites that we needed to. We have a layover in Germany, and they requested that we upload that. I believe that was not necessary, but it was more of like a speed things along kind of thing. Regardless, we will be able to just show them from our phone as well, because we did download a PDF. But getting that file on the phone was incredibly easy for us. So now we have it to show at several points, and or to be able to upload directly to the airline's websites. I hope that this information helped you. And if you have any questions or anything I didn't cover, go ahead and ask me in the comment section. I'll do my best to get those questions answered for you. Thank you for watching my video. Stay safe and stay sane out there.